Welcome back to Cursed Mining, and today we are sending off a GPU, a good old R9 280X GB WindForce. This has been one of the first graphic cards I purely bought for mining, before some of the hype cycles. Therefore, it has financed some other newer cards and has been chugging along until recently. Today, I want to send it off and thought it deserved its own video. We'll also take a look at what it has mined over the years and what my strategy was. But first, let's build it back. It was featured before on the channel for my first thermal paste tests and the custom cooler video. How time flies. Now that I took it out of order, I'll clean it and build back the original cooler. This one I want to retire with a gamer friend who still has an older card. So a small little compressor it is and a bit of contact cleaner. The Delta monsters can be retired for now. WindForce really was a beast back then. Also, this card never leaked as much as newer Gigabyte cards seem to do. I remember buying this card used in early 2017 for around 90 euros. It has more than returned its investment. In hype or pump cycles, I've often sold earnings to expand directly and build out my first dedicated mining rigs. Before that, besides ASICs, only PCs have been off-time mining for me in terms of GPUs. I mentioned on the channel before that I never was a big Ethereum miner, but the Dagger Hashimoto algorithm has been good to me either way. Ubiq, Expanse, Musiccoin, ETH Classic have all paid for cards in their respective pump times. So I never sold daily, rather accumulated short to midterm, waited for a pump and then sold, and also switched the miner. Normally I love to hodl, but in that time it was the perfect way to expand cards with little effort. Markets for hardware were up, but I was always stalking for good deals. So besides sending the card off, here is another topic I want to touch upon in this video. Strategy, and one of the exact reasons I do not like mining calculators. I never used services like what to mine to decide what I want to mine with the GPU. Rather, decided myself and speculated. I did keep an eye on what to mine though, because it can help you to see what the herd is doing. As soon as something is on top of daily earnings on what to mine, almost everyone jumps on it. And in my experience, switching to it then is already too late. So I did it the other way around. When mining on a particular project got flooded, it almost always meant also the price bumped. So time to get out for me before the mining herd took over and onto the next project. Rinse and repeat. This is the little story I wanted to tell you regarding this card and how it has financed other cards in my mining operation. So I can't tell you 100% exactly how much it earned and the expansions because, well, of course soon other cards followed who helped. After the 280X, I had a short interlude with a bigger brother of it, an R9 380. But then I realized that the newer RX cards were more efficient and more future-proof for me. And so I started to build my AMD rigs the way you know them from the channel. I've since left ETH and turned to cryptonite algorithms, but this was when the rigs were completely built out. So the R9 has been chugging along as a reminder of its early days with me. But why did I retire it in the first place? If you check power consumption, you see that these R9 cards really are beasts. Also in terms of power used. The 3GB VRAM it has is really making itself felt. With ETH it still was okay for some time, but I'd say depending on what you mine, the life cycle of 3GB cards is as good as over. Heat has not been a problem anymore since the custom cooler, but still, it was the first card to have been taken out now that I decided to go a bit more efficient with the mining operation. Did you folks ever mine on R7 or R9 cards? Oh, thinking back, they have made many people crypto rich. An awesome generation of cards. That's already it for this week. Please subscribe for weekly tech and mining content. I wish all the best to each and every one of you. Happy mining and bye!